Good day, I'm Yves De Koninck, Professor of Psychiatry and Neuroscience at Laval University in Quebec City, Canada, and also Scientific Director of the CERVO Brain Research Centre. So this Neurophotonics Summer School that we organize here, that we've been organizing for more than 12 years now, is really aimed at allowing students from all over the world to really be in touch with the leading edge techniques at the interface of photonics and neuroscience. Our center here is really a center where we bring together physicists and neuroscientists to work together in designing new techniques to be able to probe the brain further and more precisely, in very small structures, all the way to being able to probe the brain in its entirety and so on. Tutors are really experts on these systems, and the students are accompanying them through the hands-on workshop to really learn all the intricacies of the system, get a real good sense of what they can do with these approaches and what they also cannot do, which is also very important. The way the school is structured is it lasts 10 days. They have lectures from leaders from across the world, covering broad the span of techniques, from the basics of microscopy, the basics of fluorescence, the basic of genetically encoded sensors and actuators, all the way to using these techniques for very advanced behavioral neuroscience or advanced circuit probing to understand how the nervous system encodes information. And then they have hands-on workshops. They have a rotation through a dozen of different workshops with our tutors and our postdocs that really show them how each of the system that they're using allows them to ask different types of questions. And then after that first week of rotations to the system, then the second week they have 3-4 days where they can work on a specific project and go a little more in depth, try something new and whatnot on one of those different systems. We try to have special activities in some evenings. We go out in different places to relax. We also try to do a little bit of sport activities throughout the week. We also give them one day off to go and visit the beautiful Quebec City and the surroundings. So that helps balancing, also making sure that they don't go by the end of the 10 days completely exhausted. What sets us apart a little bit, our school, is that the students that are attending really get a chance to work on systems that we own, that we have used, that our students are using on a regular basis. They are really what I would call production mode systems, both the commercial ones and the custom design ones, because that really gives the opportunity for, it's only 10 days, so you want to have a very intense 10 days. You want to go really in depth into what the system can allow you to do. And the best is really to work with someone who's an expert on that system. That's why we've chosen to really dedicate basically the entire center during those 10 days. And a lot of the students and postdocs in our center that are serving as tutors dedicate really all of our workforce there at the service of the students attending the school. We've decided to establish a special collaboration with Scientifica. It's been great to have this Center of Excellence, the Scientifica Center of Excellence, which allow us to really engage into a good collaboration, a very good relationship, a very good exchange with Scientifica. We like also the Scientifica system because it matches some of our flavor here, where we like to custom design systems, and Scientifica is very flexible over their history at designing a very custom system and adapting them, working open, in open fashion, so we can really exchange all information about how the systems are working and so on. That's very important in an area where we're trying to push the limits always of what one can do. When we work with physicists who are really into designing new things, so we want the flexibility, and it's been great to work with Scientifica on that.